Hello students, welcome back to our channel Solve for Success Maths. Welcome to the day 3 of the Intermediate Maths Bridge course. So, on day 2, what we have studied? We have studied 4 important identities. Okay, so and I have promised that we'll solve the another identity, that is a plus b plus c whole square. As promised, today I will explain that. But before explaining that identity, we'll quickly do a recap of what we have studied on day 2. Okay. So what we have studied earlier, we have studied 4 algebraic identities. Okay. So the first identity is a plus b whole square. So what is a plus b whole square equal to? It is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now, what is the second identity? Second identity is a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Next, the third identity is a plus b into a minus b, that is equal to a square minus b square. And the fourth identity is x plus a into x plus b equals to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. So these are the 4 identities that I have explained on day 2. So today we'll do another identity, that is a plus b plus c whole square. Now a plus b plus c whole square. How do we expand this? We don't have a direct identity for this because here there are 3 terms in the brackets. Okay, so now we'll apply a simple matrix here. What we'll do is we'll combine this a plus b together. So we'll consider this a plus b as one term and c as another term. So I will write it as a plus b plus c whole square. Now, if we consider this a plus b as one term and c as another term, so you can take this a plus b as some variable x and this c as some variable y. Now, using x plus y whole square equal to x square plus 2xy plus y square, we can expand this one. So, a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a plus b plus c whole square. So, a plus b is considered as x. So, a plus b whole square plus 2xy, 2 into a plus b into c plus c square. Okay, now we know the identity a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square plus, now multiply this 2 into, now multiply this term with c, that is a into c is ac plus b into c is bc plus c whole square is c square, and this is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square plus 2 multiplied with ac is 2ac plus 2bc plus c square. So we can write this as a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Hence, a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a plus b plus c whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So, we can remember this as sum of the squares of the first 3 terms and the twice of the product of the 2 terms. A plus b plus c whole square equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So, we expanded this and now we have the answer. Okay. So, How to remember this easily? We have three square terms. So we have three terms here, and the identity is equal to sum of the squares of three terms, a square plus b square plus c square. And how many product terms we have? The product of two terms, twice the two terms. So 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. So you can remember it easily in this way. Okay. So let me ask you one question. So can you expand x plus y plus z whole square using this identity? Can we find x plus y plus z whole square? Yes. Here also we have three terms. So directly you can use this formula. So x square plus y square plus z square plus 2xy plus 2yz plus 2zx. That's all. Very simple, right? I'll give you a simple memory trick here. That is, we'll square all three terms plus twice every pair. Pair means two. So AB is one pair, BC is another pair, and CE is another pair. So we have to do the twice of every pair. That's all. On day 2, I've explained equation, okay, and finding an unknown x. Today, we'll go deeper into that equations. So before going into that, let me ask you one question. What is the difference between an expression and an equation? Expression means, like, simply we can say 3x plus 5. Okay, you can simplify it or evaluate it, but you cannot solve it. Equation means that 3x plus 5 equals to some value, maybe 20, so that we can find out the x value. Okay, so expression, equation. So expression means, for example, we can take 3x plus 5. No equals to sign. Simplify or evaluate. Coming to the equation, it will have equal to some value. So it has equal to sign. Solve and you can find out solution or root. So after finding the x value, so x value is known as solution or root of the equation. So that is the difference between an expression and equation. Now, how do we solve this equation? We use something called the balance model. Okay, imagine a balance or seesaw. The left pan is called the left hand side and the right pan is called the right hand side. So when the two pans are equal, then the equation is correct and the balance is perfect. Okay. So this is the LHS and this is the RHS. Okay. So both should be equal for the equation to be correct. What to do the same on the right hand side? So in an equation, if we add something on the left hand side, we have to add the same thing on the right hand side also. If we subtract on the left hand side, do the same action on the right hand side also. If we multiply here, multiply there. If we divide, we will do the division on the right hand side also. In that way, the equation will be correct. Now, I'll give you a simple shortcut which is called as transposition. Now, you're going to hear this word transposition from now onwards. What is it? Transposition. Okay. If you have an equation like this, x plus 5 is equal to 10. If you move this plus 5 to the RHS side, it becomes minus 5. So, x will be equal to 10 minus 5 and x is equal to 5. So when a term moves from one side to another side, its sign changes. Plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, multiplication becomes division, division becomes multiplication. Okay, so this is known as transposition. Now we'll find out this using some examples. Explain this transposition with some examples. Okay, so x plus 3 equal to 5. So I am moving this 3 to the right hand side. So then this plus 3 becomes minus 3. So therefore x is equal to how much? 5 minus 3 is 2. Okay. Next. X minus 5 equal to 10. Now move this minus 5 to the RHS. So minus 5 becomes plus 5. So therefore x is equal to 10 plus 5 is 15 is the answer. Now we have 2x is equal to 10. Now this we want x and we have 2 multiplied with x. So it is in multiplication. If we move this to the RHS side, it becomes division. 10 divided by 2. How much it is? 5. So therefore x is equal to 5. Okay. Fourth example. X by 2 equal to 4. Now this 2 is in the denominator. So it is in division. So if you are moving to the RHS side, it becomes multiplication. So 4 multiplied by 2 is 8. So therefore, see, in this way we'll use the transposition and change the sign accordingly. Now we'll solve different types of equations. So first one, type A, is a simple equation. Okay. Now we'll solve a simple equation. Okay. The first equation is a simple equation. So let us consider 2x plus 10 is equal to 20. Okay. Let us consider this equation. Now we have to find out this x value. First, what we will do? We will move this plus 10 to the RHS. So if you are moving this 10 to the RHS, what it become? It become minus 10. So 20 minus 10. Then 2x will be equal to 20 minus 10 is 10. Now we want x alone. Now whatever the 2, it is in multiplication. Now move this 2 to the RHS side. This multiplication becomes the division on the RHS side. So 10 divided by 2. So therefore we have x is equal to 5 is the answer. Have the solution now. That is x is equal to 5. Then how can we verify that it is correct or not? Whether x is equal to 5, it is correct or not. Let's verify this. How do we verify it? Verification. So simply substitute this x is equal to 5 on the LHS side. So what is our LHS? LHS is 2x plus 10. So substitute x is equal to 5. That is equal to 2 into 5 plus 10. 2 into 5 is 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. So what do we have on RHS side? RHS is also 20. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Hence it is verified. We verified this. So therefore x equal to 5 is the solution of this equation. 2x plus 10 equal to 20. The second type of equation is equation with brackets. Okay. Now let us take an example. 5 into x minus 2 equal to 15. So whenever you see the brackets, first expand it. What we have to do? First of all, we have to expand it. So step 1, on expansion, multiply this 5 with the terms inside the bracket. How many terms we have inside the bracket? We have x and 2. So multiply this 5 with x, that is 5x, and also multiply this 5 with 2, that is 10. That is equal to 15. 5x minus 10 is equal to 15. Okay. Next, what is that? Step 2. So now move this minus 10 from the LHS to the RHS. So when minus 10 is moving to the other side, it becomes plus 10. It becomes plus 10. So that is 5x equal to 15 plus 10 is 25. Now step 3. Step 3 is divide. Divide this 5. Move this 5 to the RHS. So 5 is in the multiplication with x. So this multiplication on the other side, it becomes division. So 5x is equal to 25 implies x is equal to 25 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5 5s are. So therefore, what do we have? X is equal to 5. So x equal to 5 is the solution here, or x equal to 5 is the root of the given equation. We have to verify whether x equal to 5 is correct or not. So how do we verify? How do we verify? So verification, okay, put x equal to 5 in LHS. So what is our LHS? LHS is equal to 5 into x minus 2. So we have x equal to 5. So 5 into 5 minus 2 is 3. So 5 3s are 15. Now what do we have on RHS side? We have RHS is equal to 15. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. LHS is equal to RHS. Hence we verified this equation. So common mistake what students do is they simply write 5 into x, 5x minus 2. They don't multiply this 5 with 2. So whenever you see the brackets, just you have to expand this and multiply the each and every term inside the brackets. That's all. Type B, which is equation with brackets. Let's see equation. Variables on both sides. Variable on both sides of the equation. So till now we have variable on only one side. See, if we say x plus 5 is equal to 10, x is there only on one side. But in this type, we'll have variables on both sides. Example, solve 3x plus 4 equal to x plus 10. What is it? 3x plus 4 is equal to x plus 10. Now we have x on left hand side, also x on, variable on the left hand side and also on the right hand side. So what we have to do now? We have to move all the x terms towards one side and the constant terms towards other side. Okay. So step 1, move x to the LHS. that is 3x minus x. Okay, this plus x, when it is moved to other side, it becomes minus x, and move this 4 to the RHS side. So plus 4 becomes minus 4. Okay, now step 2 is, we'll simplify this. 3x minus x is 2x. 10 minus 4 is 6. Now, what's the next step? So, 2 is in multiplication on the left hand side. So, if it is moved to RHS, it becomes division. So, x is equal to 6 by 2. So, therefore, x equal to 3 is the solution. How do we verify this? By checking the LHS and RHS. Now, we'll do the verification. So, consider the LHS term. LHS is 3x plus 4. So, substitute x is equal to 3. Then we have 3 into 3 plus 4, which is equal to 9 plus 4, that is equal to 13. So, we got LHS value is 13. Now, check the RHS. RHS is x plus 10. So, what is x? It is 3. 3 plus 10 is equal to 13. So, therefore, RHS is also 13. So, now, therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, it is verified. What is the main step here? We have to move all the x variables to one side. Okay. For here, we have to move, for our convenience, always move the x towards the left side and constant terms towards the right side. Okay. We got x is equal to 3 for this particular equation. Okay, next type of equations is fractional equations. Okay, let's see. Solve 2x plus 1 divided by 4 equal to 3. Whenever you see a fraction in an equation, first solve the denominator. Okay, so here the first step will be, you have to clear the denominator. So, how do we clear this? By multiplying both sides with 4. So, equation means balance. Whatever the action you are doing on the left hand side, the same has to be done on the right hand side also. So, on the left hand side, I am multiplying with 4. So, on the right hand side also, we have to multiply with 4. Now, 4 gets cancelled. Okay. Now, 2x plus 1 will be equal to 3 4s are 12. Okay. Now, move this 1 to the RHS side. Then plus 1 becomes minus 1. So, 2x will be equal to 11. Now, you have 2 in multiplication with x. So, move this 2 to the RHS side. It becomes division. So, x will be equal to 11 divided by 2. How much 11 divided by 2? It is equal to 5.5. In decimals, it is 5.5, or you can leave the fraction as it is 11 by 2. So, therefore, x is equal to 5.5. You may have the doubt that can we have fractions in an equation? Yes, absolutely right. No problem. We can have x value in fractions also. Let us verify this. How do we verify? We got x is equal to 5.5. Consider the LHS. LHS is 2x plus 1 whole divided by 4. So, substitute x is equal to 5.5 on the LHS side. Then we have 2 into 5.5 plus 1 divided by 4. So, 2 times of 5.5 is how much? It is 11. 11 plus 1 by 4. 12 by 4. 4 ones are 4 threes are. So, we have LHS is equal to 3. And what do we have on RHS side? RHS is equal to 3. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Hence it is verified. So therefore x is equal to 5.5 is the solution or the root of the given equation. So what all we learned today? Today's summary is, we learned a plus b plus c whole square equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. And we learned 4 types of equations. One is simple equation, other one is equations with brackets, and the next one is variables on both sides, and the last one is fractional equations. So we learned all these types of equations. In the next class, we solve this in the real world word problems. So I'll see you there. Take care. Bye bye.